happy day to you whenever you see this. I'm eating my snack. Popcorn and vegan cheese is so good. It's been my favorite snack for so long. As a kid, I used to eat popcorn, microwave popcorn, which now I'm like, and the Frito-Lay cheese that comes in that little can. So I decided to opt in for some other alternatives. So now it is popcorn with coconut oil, popped in coconut oil, organic, by the way, because with popcorn you really want to try to get organic because corn is heavily genetically modified. And the vegan cheese sauce from Daya, they sell it at Sprouts in their, like, I don't know, sauce aisle. But please excuse me for eating. I just got done Ubering and I really needed to eat. But I just made a mess. I'm gonna have to clean that up. But when I'm Ubering, so many intuitive downloads, uploads, whatever you want to call them, messages come through. And today, wow, so many things came through. One of the things was remind yourself how safe you are. Because sometimes the emotional momentum can be a lot. And it can be intense. And then it makes it a little challenging for us to just stay grounded and hear what our guidance is telling us. What else? Oh my gosh. So the other thing, try not to talk with my mouth full, is it's okay to tell yourself and to know that you're safe. If you've had a lot of chaotic situations in your life, especially with love, just know it's okay to choose peace. I had to remind myself of that. Today I was like, wow, in the past, I would say before this year, I think I had to do some healing. So I was attracting, and not even some, like a good bit of healing. I was attracting people that were just a mirror of the things that I refused to look at within myself. Or the things that I was scared to look at. So I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. And I feel like the energy that's been coming in today and yesterday, like it kind of started yesterday, but it's like this energy of, oops, hold on one second. it's like this energy of, do you know how held you are? Do you know how held you are? And I'm like, I haven't felt that way in a long time. But all of a sudden, it feels like this warm hug has been just around me today. And even yesterday. And it's like a deep sense of protection. And a deep sense of you don't need to worry. And it's not easy because for the last few years, I've been feeling really just dysregulated. Like, I don't know what other word to use. Dysregulated, though. Oh, y'all see how that lighting just changed real quick? Yes, ma'am. We love that. I just have been... I just didn't feel safe for a while in my body. And I think it started when I was younger. And it went through, like, high school. And it went through college. And it went through my 20s. And I just thought something was wrong with me for a long time. I didn't know what to do. And it's just crazy because sometimes when you're stuck in something, you know that you're gonna get through it somehow. But sometimes you just don't know when. And that can be the hardest part. Because you're feeling so much. So I've just been thanking my spirit for giving me strength to get through some of the most challenging seasons of my life. And for giving me strength to believe that it could get better. Even when I didn't know how or what that looked like. Even when I didn't even know what the next minute of my life was gonna look like in the midst of the pain I was feeling. There was always this sense within me of like, you can do this, just keep going. And I just wanted to take a moment to think about that today. It really hit me. Like, look how far you've come. Look at just how much God, the favor that God has poured into your life. Yeah, I am like a crazy woman with this cheese. And I don't have a napkin. This is so funny. I'm gonna have to wipe it out in here. Dang. Why don't I have any napkins in this car? Wow, okay. I'm gonna have to handle this in a second. Gotta get some, like, actually some napkins, because this is real crazy. Okay, but anyways, I'm just at a place where I'm like, I'm so unbothered, and I'm like, I just have like a big IDGAF attitude. I forgot to say this, but this is a sovereign space. We are protected. We are shielded from any and all entities that are not welcome in this space, because they're not welcome. And that's what it is. Okay, moving forward. And that's benign or bad, dark, whatever. I'm getting this all over my skirt. I'm gonna get myself together in a second. I'm just so stuck right now. Oh my gosh, it just landed on my shirt. Clearly, I'm so unbothered, y'all. I'm so unbothered. I'm gonna clean it. But yeah, I've just been thinking about how blessed I am and how grateful I am. And so many blessings exist in my life. So many blessings exist in my life. Oop. Just from waking up in the morning to being able to Uber after getting laid off from my job last November. I just never thought I would be Ubering like this. And I never imagined this would be like my life at this point. But I'm so grateful, because if I'm being honest, there's nothing wrong with 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, anyone should do what, what makes them happy. I personally just love having like flexibility in my day. That's so important to me. The last 9 to 5 job I worked, I just remember by the time lunch would hit, I would be like, I'm ready to go. Like, why am I here? It would just be staring at this computer, which is fine. But I think I would just get bored. And then I would be looking at the time, and I'm like, it's only 12. And then you stay there till like 5 or 6. And it would be like from 12 to like 3. That was like the hardest point of the day for me. Because after you eat lunch, of course, you're sleepy. So then you're like fighting through this post-lunch nap feeling. And then you have to like still be productive. I would be like, I just don't think this is for me. I like Ubering because I feel like I have flexibility. And then it gets me out the house, so I can just like move around. And that's good for me. Get some fresh air. And literally just move my body. That's all I need. That's all that I need in this life. So I'm telling you a lot about myself, but I think these are things that can help you in your life, whatever you're navigating. Y'all see how that light just be changing like that? Period. I gotta get a washcloth because this is hectic down here. One of these days I'm not gonna get a stain on my t-shirt while I'm talking to y'all. But I just feel like you gotta just let things flow in life. That's the biggest thing. And I'm realizing just how much I try to control things when I don't have to. And it's very humbling. To accept that you don't. So, something else I've been doing that I felt intuitively I should share with y'all is I've been fasting from talking on the phone for like the last month. So, what does that look like? Please excuse me chewing with food in my mouth, but I guess I can't help it since I'm doing this video at the same time. I just had this intuitive urge to stop talking on the phone to family, friends. And like, I'll text people, but I told them like, I'm just not talking on the phone right now. I think that they don't really understand it. Literally yesterday, a bunch of people reached out to me and they were like, what's going on? Where are you? And I'm like, I'm right here. I just don't feel like talking on the phone. And the reason I don't is because the way that my family and my life is, I feel like the people in my family and even just in my life, they're very kind of like, they almost feel like, I don't know. I know it's love, like they love me and they just want to make sure I'm okay. There's just a lot of opinions. And for a long time, I found myself existing in that space of like explaining myself to people, talking to people about stuff, trying to just almost like people please. And then the last like month or two, I have had 0 F's in my system to people please. Not saying I have 0 F's that I don't care about people, but I've had 0 F's to people please. So I love everyone. I wish everyone the best on their journey. Excuse me. But I don't owe anyone anything. So I will say I have experienced the deepest sense of peace in my life, probably in forever, doing this like phone fast, I guess I'm calling it. I think people think something's wrong with me. They think that I'm just like isolating myself and I'm depressed and like all these things that are really just not true, that are more so projections. And I feel the complete opposite. So when people are like, are you okay? What's going on? I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I literally am fine. I don't think they understand it though. And our family has been through a lot. So I think some of it is from a place of concern. Like, are you good? Is everything okay? Just kind of wanting to make sure. But I also noticed that like people project a lot. Like, we had a family situation happen a couple years ago, and it wasn't easy at all. I think I just have found the strength within God and within myself to keep healing. And this time of solitude for me has been healing. But I think sometimes people, they don't understand how I could be okay sometimes. Like, that sounds weird to say, but people have said things to me in the past where I can tell, like, they just don't get it. Like, how I'm just okay. And being okay doesn't mean that everything is just sunshines and rainbows. Like, I have days where I'm sad. I have days where I'm happy. I have moments where I'm unmotivated and fucking pissed. And I have moments where I'm okay. But I don't have to explain that to you or anyone. Or you being these people in my life. And the more I've decided to kind of pull back and set boundaries, the more triggered people are getting. That's not my problem, unfortunately. I can't control that, you know? That my absence in your life is triggering you. Now, I understand people care. I don't take it lightly. I'm thankful that there's love in my life and that there's love around me. But people sometimes, again, just because you're in their life, they think that they're entitled to you and access to you. And that's just not the case. If you need time for yourself, if you need time to heal, to soul search, whatever, take it. And you don't have to give an explanation to people. It's very draining, and it sometimes can require a lot of energy to do that. And that's why I've just chosen to stop. I've chosen to stop. I don't want to do that anymore. I feel so much better not doing it. So, you know, people are going to feel how they feel. That's okay. People are going to do what they do. That's okay. I'm just over here healing. That's it. If that's triggering to some people, you know, I don't know what to tell you. But maybe that means that you should try it. Maybe that means that there's something that you have a resistance towards in regards to that, and me doing it is like triggering you in some way. But maybe that means you should give it a try, because you may find it to be so liberating, and it really is. Like, it really, really is. So I'm gonna clean up my snack, and this is the end of the video for now. But yeah, y'all, we out here, we just living life and existing. See y'all soon. If y'all know someone who could be inspired by this video, feel free to send it to them. I'm feeling into the frequency of posting. I'm not quite sure just yet, but it's kind of as I feel inspired right now. We gonna get it. But feeling into a couple posts per week. Definitely can post more shorts though, too. So make sure y'all press the subscribe button and like the video. And I'll be back very soon. And yeah, peace for now.